They've been trying to break me all of my life, coming after me, doing different things. Me taking the fall, knowing I had to go down certain roads. People has told me about, but I had to see them for myself. Because me, I am a gatherer. I spent most of my life gathering the information and seeing people moving their pieces on the chessboard, not knowing I seen what their moves are. I'm sorry that I didn't take control long time ago. I studied and watched too many of the visions and took too long when I could have did something about it long time ago. But that is self-madness with myself. The Father has his way of doing things. And it's the Father time and not my own. I had to watch a lot of people perish and been to too many funerals by the hands of my own people. I had to watch men act like women, more emotional, because they was birthed through a woman, and that woman digested all that pain and gave it to a child. That's why the Father said, born in sin, because we are born through sinful parents, mother and father. We must understand what these things mean and not be taught by these creatures of the night or creatures of the day, because some people are trying to just lean towards you just to fill their own house, not knowing that that house will crumble from the way it treated people and for the things that it done. Many men and women has failed and still falling. Now children are falling by gun violence, and everybody's just silencing their tongue and allowing it to happen. I remember when we was out there, we would take a bullet for a child. We made sure the children were safe, and we made sure the children was eating, and we never left a child out there to starve, but his belly had to hit his back, and we had food. I remember we used to share everything, but now all people share is nothing. One man or one woman hating on the next, that's what we share. We let TV get it so far in our brains that all we see is false things in front of us, and we acting out that we're becoming a danger to our own selves. You mean to tell me that a race of people can whoop you and beat you so bad that you start murdering your own people that look like you? I'll wait for you to wake up, because many books that you read put you to sleep even more. You're like a sour apple, and every time you eat one, you become more sour. You help nobody blossom. If you do, it's at the expense of your own self. See, everybody chasing a dollar, but they're not chasing the safety of all individuals. Where's the peace? You call yourself Christians, Muslims, or Judas. Y'all call yourself many names, Hindus or whatever. But you look in every country, what you find: homelessness, people starving, the wealthy looking down on the poor. This is all you see in every country. People beefing about colors of skin knowing they born through one nation of people, but trying to play games like they don't know. War's been orchestrated by nations, getting them to kill their own people while they sit back eating rich people food, as we say. And we allow them to play games with us, living in a roast motel, waiting to die, waiting to pass on to the next stage. But these stages are about to end, and these doors are about to be shut. We had many chances to get it right. Some of us come back as the same fool all over again. And the life span was more shorter because they don't get it. You can't keep coming back and doing the same thing. See, my story, I cannot tell you, but I tell you some of my story because I want you to find peace, and I don't want you to be a fool. I always try to make you better than me, not glorifying none of these things. Because what I notice, people like to glorify what is dirty, and they'll glorify nothing that's good. I've been watching for quite some time, and I see filthy rising up, but goodness staying the same. I have already tested as a young man and seeing what direction you will go. But now it's time for me to hold my head up and move on my own. I have helped people all of my life on this earth. Nobody has gave it back to me. Only the person that used drugs gave me more than the people that don't. And I understand that. The people that don't always have a problem with you and always making false promises. Even when you give them something to find peace within themselves, when they know they can't afford certain things, but you're willing to help all. You don't pick and choose. You see everybody the same way. So let's find love. Because what I see today, y'all find in emptiness. And that's not peace.